Chris Brown is in it again. Chris Brown under investigation for battery of a woman after cops called to the home. Chris Brown is reportedly under investigation for battery after a woman alleged that the musician smacked the back of her head at his home over the weekend. The 32-year-old rapper is said to have been named as a suspect in a battery report when officers were called to his San Fernando Valley home. According to TMZ, which broke the story, law enforcement was called to the musician's home over the weekend, where the alleged victim told police she had been slapped. In the report, the woman told officers that he allegedly smacked the back of her head so hard her weave came off. However, the alleged victim had no injuries and no arrests were made. Chris, we got to be careful who we allow in our circles with females, because maybe there was an argument and maybe he stood his ground, and the fact she thought she could get back at him by making a lie and saying that he hit her. Chris Brown has been named a suspect in the battery investigation. Representative for Chris Brown, as well as the San Fernando Police Department, have been approached by the Mirror for comment. Recent claims actually marked the second time within the space of several months that police have been called to the musician's home address. In May, the police department received multiple calls about loud noise and showed up to a 500-strong party at 2 a.m. before ordering the music to be turned down. It marked the end of the party, which Chris Brown had thrown to celebrate his birthday. He has turned 32 years old alongside his pals. The high-profile event, as well documented on social media, and boosted a dance floor packed with partygoers at his sprawling mansion. There was also motorbikes parked indoors, and police were also tasked with directing a huge traffic jam of fancy cars that quickly started to leave the massive event. Chris has also been in contact with police on several other occasions in the past. In 2019, Chris was also contacted by police to do a welfare check, and the same year, officers were called to his property after he threw a huge yard sale in November. Chris Brown's alleged altercation with a woman over the weekend comes almost 12 years after Brown admitted to physically assaulting his then-girlfriend, Rihanna, on the night of the Grammy Awards. Brown left her battered and resulted in Chris being replaced on probation for 5 years and sentenced to 6 months of community service. He was also ordered to remain at least 50 yards away from the Umbrella songstress. 3 years after he admitted to the assault, Rihanna also revealed that she had forgiven the musician and they were working on their friendship. Speaking on Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul Conversation podcast in 2012, Rihanna said, "We've been working on our friendship again. Now we're very, very close friends." She added, "We've built up trust again, and we love each other, and we've probably always will. And that's not something we're ever going to change. That's not something you can shut off if you've been in love." So there's no bruises. That's the thing. All right. There's no bruises on the back of her head. You punch somebody so hard the wig fall off, there's going to be bruises. Okay. She's going to be crying. She's going to be in pain. You punch somebody in the back of the head, they're going to be in pain. All right. But, these are, entertainers, and some entertainers are not that smart. Okay. They don't see that they have to change up a lot of things when it comes to who they associate with, especially with the women. And as a man, you're going to be a target. Okay. You can't be going around, as you were before when certain incidents happen to you. Okay. Especially with Chris Brown and Rihanna. And take, for example, Drake. All right. He just wanted to have a woman to just pass the time. She thought that he was going to take her on tour. He said no. Then all of a sudden she accuses him of rape, then having his baby, then find out that she's not pregnant with Drake's baby, and all that mess that happened a couple of years ago. See what I'm saying? It's really a year. As the years have gone by, it's really, really, men are on the endangered species list if you make a good amount of money. Okay? And there's very little room for error for us men to make mistakes. You have to be very cautious. All right. Tell me what you think of the story. Do you think he hit her, or you think that it's a lie because there's no bruises on the back of her head? Okay. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.